Evil MP Cyril Smith and Jimmy Savile were close friends for 4 decades. By Ryan Sabby and Amanda Revell Walton. Published 0000, 29th of November 2012. Paedophile MP Cyril Smith forged a close friendship with vile Jimmy Savile lasting 4 decades, the Sun can reveal. The 29-stone child abuser first bonded with the TV and radio star at a medieval banquet when he joined in with communal singing. Smith impressed the 𝗖𝗆𝗶𝗁𝗶𝗶𝗶𝗶 so much he was invited on to his other BBC show Clunk Click. They became good friends and both went on to receive knighthoods. The MP for Rochdale, Greater Manchester, who died 2 years ago aged 82, wrote about his relationship with Savile in his 1977 autobiography Big Cyril. He said, "I once attended a medieval banquet at Worsley, Lancashire, along with Jimmy Savile. When I joined in the community singing, Jimmy blurted out, 'You've got a nice voice there, Cyril, you must come on my program.' That's how I ended up singing She's a Lassie from Lancashire on Clunk Click." Smith went on, "Jimmy Savile openly admits that his work as a disc jockey is a joke, but his record of public service and charity must be unequaled." Smith and Savile shared many similarities in addition to their sickening sexual desires. Both were closely involved in care homes, where they selected their young victims. Police investigated Smith 3 times, in 1970, 1998, and 1999, but charges were never brought, despite claims of spanking, touching and handing out punishments to kids. Greater Manchester Police and the Crown Prosecution Service said if the claims had been made today, Smith would certainly be charged as there was overwhelming evidence against him. Smith was governor at one home for vulnerable boys, Knoll View, Rochdale, where a former resident yesterday waived his right to anonymity to tell how the MP, known as the Fat Man, abused him in 1979. Chris Marshall, now 40, said the truth needs to come out. People need to know this is what he was like. He was a pedophile. Savile, in turn, was the subject of 7 police investigations and was interviewed by cops under caution in 2007. But again, no charges were brought. Last night, Smith's family said they were deeply concerned and saddened at developments. Morning Star. 6th of July, 2014. A mass cover-up by the establishment. Smith was a Freemason and a local councillor in Rochdale. Paedophile Mason ran lodge set up for GCHU. One of Britain's most influential pedophiles was the head of a Masonic lodge founded and frequented by GCHQ spies. By James Fielding. 1910 Saturday, May 23, 2015. Updated, 1935, Saturday, May 23, 2015. 𝗧𝗿𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗶𝗴𝗏, former membership secretary of the Paedophile Information Exchange, PI, was made worshipful master of the Mercurius Lodge in Cheltenham, Gloucestershire, in 2011. His name was also on a list of about 400 PI members seized by police in 1984, the year the organization disbanded. The Sunday Express revealed earlier this month how Harding met MPs Cyril Smith and Leon Britton in the 1980s when he ran a North London antique store. A source close to Harding revealed, the Mercurius Lodge is known as the Spies Lodge because it was set up by GCHQ and over the years many intelligence officers have become members. Exclusive. Clockmaker Keith Harding played vital role in Britain's biggest child sex ring. Music box collector and clockmaker Keith Harding, whose staff restored antiques for royalty, played a vital role in Britain's biggest child sex ring. By James Fielding. Published 0001, Sunday, May 10, 2015. The pervert met regularly with MPs Leon Britton and Cyril Smith at his world-renowned workshop. The former Liberal leader Jeremy Thorpe would also drop by along with key members of the vile Paedophile Information Exchange Stephen Adrian Smith and Tom O'Carroll. A PI list seized in 1984 records Harding, who died from cancer last year aged 82, as member 329 and his address as Hornsey Road, Holloway, North London. He is understood to have kept hidden a list of more than 1,000 PI members with prominent names including top politicians from the Thatcher era. One of his staff, who worked for him between 1980 and 1987, said, Leon Britton and Cyril Smith were both regular visitors to the shop. Usually they would come in via the side door, other times they would ring the bell at the front entrance and come in. They'd straight away ask for Keith, who would be coming down the stairs. Then they would either go up to his office for a private meeting or they'd go out for several hours. The former worker added, the shop had many high-profile customers, including the royals, ex-Tory minister to be questioned about pedophile party claims. By Mark Pigott. Published 8th of December, 2013, 1:40 p.m. GMT. Some of the parties were organized by pedophile Sidney Cooke, who was jailed in the 1980s for the rape and manslaughter of Jason Swift in Hackney, East London. Cooke was part of a notorious ring of pedophiles who picked up young boys in London and from care homes across the UK, often taking them to Amsterdam to be abused. The DJ Jimmy Savile and former politician Cyril Smith are among those who are also believed to have attended the parties. Since Savile's death in 2011, hundreds of people have come forward to claim he abused them as children.